Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we got a Q&A for the first time within about 11 months. I think the last time I did one was November. So I want to try and do a few more Q&As along the way as my channel progresses and gets bigger. And I thought I'd do one now because we're at 450 subscribers and I never did a 400 subscriber special. And I've got a 500 subscriber special coming up fairly soon as we hit that. So I thought, I'd do this as just sort of a midway thing for a 450 subscriber special. So anyway, for the first question, let's get into it. We got a question from Aaron O'Callaghan who says, am I going to be doing YouTube for a few years and then stop, or am I going to be carrying on doing it full time? And basically, dude, I'm having fun with it. At the moment, I've been doing YouTube now for many years, probably about 6 or 7 years on and off, doing from one channel to another. Some of those channels have been taken down, some of those channels are still up on YouTube today, which in the future I use some of those older clips that are still on YouTube now to actually show to you guys just as a little bit of fun, to show some earlier footage of me when I was on YouTube. But I'm enjoying YouTube, and to be honest with you, I'm never going to want to quit. It's something that I like to do. I've always been interested in doing media and recording videos and editing and always doing something new, and it's just so much fun at the moment. Like being able to stream and doing videos every single day for you guys, it is honestly so much fun. So being able to do this even part-time, like without getting paid, it's all purely for my hobby, my own sort of fun and everything. Seeing what you guys say to me sometimes, it's just really nice. So I've got no plans in quitting YouTube at any point in my life. I'm hoping that I'll be able to carry on throughout the rest of my life doing YouTube, and if I grow to a point where I can do it full time, then I'd be super happy to do that. If not, then I will still carry on and just do it as a part-time thing like I do now while working another job. And now we got a question from I Got Over the Wall who asks, if I had to play a map for 6 hours a day, every single day, what would it be? And to be honest with you, dude, I really like maps like Revelations, Ascension, Moon. They're like really good maps of mine. The Island Drac I also really like, so I don't know what map in particular I'd actually like to pick, because if I picked any map then it would just get boring after a while. I guess because of the amount of Easter eggs and everything that are apparently in the map, Revelations would have to be one of those maps that I could pick. I guess Revelations would be a really fun map to play for 6 hours a day every single day. Although, like any other map, it would get boring. I'd either choose Revelations or maybe a map that I haven't really played that much, so Origins or Mob of the Dead as well. But to leave you one map, I'm going to say Mob of the Dead, because I haven't played that map that much and I feel like I'd have a lot of fun just playing it. Okay, so next up we actually have two very similar questions. I'm going to put them down here right now. We have one from IzClan that says, are you going to play with subs? And then we have another one from Henrik Kammervold who says, when am I going to do an open lobby? So basically, to both of you guys, I will be playing with subs very soon. I'm hoping to do so in the next couple of weeks or so. I've been saying this for a very long time to a lot of people who've been in my streams late, and I can imagine for you guys it's probably a little bit frustrating that I've been saying but not sort of delivering. It's just very hard for myself because of like connection issues and because of like availability whenever I'm free. I tried to doing a subscriber lobby before, but no one was available at the time, so it ended up just being a chill stream on the Giant. However, I will keep on trying, and I know now a lot of people, I've had at least 12 to 15 people who've been asking me if I could play zombies with them, so I'm going to try my best to play with all of you guys. Honestly, I will do very soon as I can just get things set up. Whether I do or do not stream that, I don't know yet. I probably will do my best. If I do, I'll probably have to get you guys to host rather than myself, but either way, I will do my very best to play with all of you guys while I'm still a smaller channel, because if I do all of a sudden get to a huge channel, then it's going to be very hard. And unfortunately, you guys who have been here for a long time, I know who you guys are, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. Obviously, look out on my Twitter. If you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitter, I'm Majirakan. I'm going to post on there while I'm going to do an open subscriber lobby, and I'm going to give you like a couple of hours just so you can be aware and so you know to get ready to go onto my lobby. And then from there we can have a bit of fun. Hopefully I can do it, like I say, within the next couple of weeks. And up next we have a question from Colaholic who asks, what type of music do I listen to? And I listen to all sorts of music from a wide variety of different genres and things. I listen to Eminem, I listen to rock and roll, like heavy metal bands, I listen to bands like Slipknot. I've got like a Slipknot signed poster right here from when I did a meet and greet with them. I listen to bands like Rammstein, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I listen to literally a whole variety of people, from Richard Cheese to Frank Sinatra to bands like Black Sabbath, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa. I honestly listen to a whole genre of music. My favourite genre of music is definitely going to be rock and roll, heavy metal, and that type of music. Like I say, Slipknot, and you got like Rammstein, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Black Sabbath, that whole genre of music. Purely because I was growing up on that after about the age of about 8 years old up until now. I've been listening to that music, so it's just something I've grown up with, so it's something that I just really like. Then we have Neon Cookie who asks, do I have any photos of me when I was younger, when you were a teen and not as a baby? So I'm going to put up a few pictures up on screen now. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I'm going to put maybe some up here as there's a big blank white wall just here. And there are going to be some images. I'm probably going to put my age underneath them as well. I don't know what pictures I'm going to choose yet. It's going to be sort of chosen after I've done this video. But yeah, here are some pictures of me at whatever age I got captioned underneath. So yeah, there's that. I don't really know what else to say about that. I've got a few videos as well from when I was younger, like I said earlier on in the video, when I used to do YouTube videos when I was about 12 or 13 or so. And yeah, it's just cool seeing how far I've come from then to now. But to be honest with you guys, I haven't really changed my looks that much. Like, I do look very similar to when I was about 12 or 13 up until now. I just, you know, lost a little bit of weight. But in general, I still look very similar. I don't really have much facial hair or anything else like that, so there's that. I don't really look any different. NovaTX simply asks Minecraft. I don't play the game. I like it, I guess. It's alright, but I don't really play it enough to be able to put up a YouTube channel, YouTube videos, or anything on that, so I'm not going to bother with Minecraft, especially on YouTube. I used to play it a little bit back in the day with some of my friends, but that's a long gone. Infinity Sniper 17 asks, if I didn't do YouTube right now, what would I do and why would I pick that? And if I was trying to pick something for like a career choice or anything, then I would probably pick something to do with video making and career in terms of filmmaking and everything else like that. Like I said earlier on in the video, I really like doing media and everything. It was something that I studied in school and college for a good 6 or 7 years. So I know a lot about lighting and filmmaking and editing and everything else like that. I don't always portray all of my editing skills onto YouTube because I do very simplistic videos. But it's something that I like to do, and if I wasn't doing YouTube, if there wasn't this opportunity to do like a platform where you're doing your own videos and being able to just put it up on the internet, then I would probably pursue a career in media somewhere where you could actually work for a company and hopefully work towards a film. And yeah, so that's what I do with YouTube. Was always a hobby of mine. I'd probably just try and work in film somewhere. A different type of question from Miniman, who asks Hillary or Trump, and I'm gonna say I really don't like Trump. I don't like his ideas or anything else like that, so I'm just gonna go with Hillary. I don't really know much else about Hillary, but definitely never gonna vote for Trump, so yeah, sorry Trump. Then another simple one for Miniman, who asks vaping Miniman or Miniman Gaming, and I've gotta say vaping Miniman.
What?
I mean, Miniman Gaming is obviously the one you gotta go for. And to follow up on that, an actual like zombies question from Miniman, who says, if I was in a zombies apocalypse and you could only choose one gun, one perk, one buildable, and one gobblegum, what would you choose? And I would probably go for, gun-wise, if we're going to exclude wonder weapons, because that obviously everyone would just probably go for the thunder gun or like the Puffkin 7 or whatever, but if I'm going to exclude wonder weapons, one gun, I would probably go for the PPSH, but the one at World at War, because that one just seemed more authentic. It had a bigger magazine and everything. It was a really good gun overall, and I just think that would be a really awesome gun to try and like hold and like shoot down on the zombies. One perk, I got to go for Widow's Wine, because Widow's Wine is just absolutely amazing, and it's better than Juggernaut in my opinion. It's probably one of my favourite perks within Call of Duty Zombies. Widow's Wine is just amazing. One buildable, I've got to go for the Ragnaroks, because Ragnaroks, again, you just take them out and you can slam all the zombies down and you're good to go. Now, I had to think between that one and the shield. I really wanted to have the shield, but obviously with one buildable, you got Ragnaroks or the shield. It's really hard to try and choose between, and I think the Ragnaroks would probably help you out a lot more. And one gobblegum, which I'm going to exclude things like perkaholics and on the houses, otherwise there'll be no point having the one perk. One gobblegum, I would probably go for Fear and Headlights, because I can't really think at the top of my head at the moment what other gobblegums there are. There's probably like one that I've completely missed out that's really amazing, but Fear and Headlights I think would work really well in real life as well. Dragonmaster2468 asks, Majericon, who helped getting your channel up? Like a shout out from YouTube or something, or was it just a natural thing that you love? And it was sort of like mainly a natural thing that I love. I did get sort of mini shout outs from people like Codaholic and Neon Cookie from before I actually knew them properly, and it's helped both of our channels out, whether it's from Codaholic or Neon Cookie. Those two I can think of at the moment because those two I can actually remember. Neon Cookie, for instance, he did a shout out on one of his videos and then he shouted out to me. I then gained like 4 or 5 subscribers, and then I sort of gave him a shout out in one of my live streams, and then he also gained a few subscribers as well, and now we've sort of played together a lot, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I've not had a shout out from like a major big channel or anything. I've just been doing YouTube as a fun thing, and all 450 of you people have been able to find my channel and subscribe, which is pretty awesome. It's awesome to know that there's a lot of people out there who are willing to subscribe. ABCDFG just simply says for me to dab, and I'm not going to dab ABCDFG because I don't want to dab. I think dabbing is just dead, and I only dab when I do like special things, like when I got to round 100 on Revelations, or if I'm going to do like something else which is really huge for my channel. If I got to like 100,000 subscribers, I would probably do a dab then, even if a dab's even a thing in like 5 years time, because it'll probably take me years to be able to even get up to that point. But I'm just not going to dab for nothing, dude. I'm sorry. It should have asked me back in like the Eisendrachen when it was like such a big thing, then I would have probably done it. What number of cat do you colour? Z-Sword asks, what's my favourite place that I've ever visited? And there's quite a lot of different answers. I mean, It depends what I was liking it for. For instance, New York, I really loved that place because it was amazing for the amount of things you could do, the amount of like skyscrapers they have, the amount of things you could see. View-wise, New York was amazing. For things like Canada, when I went there, Canada was again pretty amazing. I went to Toronto, Quebec, Montreal. And for its own different reasons, it was amazing. It was a beautiful country to visit, and I really liked that. I've been to Cyprus, I've been to France, Netherlands, Germany. I've been all over, and those are some of the places that sort of stick out to me. I've been to Rome in Italy, which is also really nice for like old style sort of thing, like the Colosseum, and also different bits and bobs which are like thousands of years old. I've been to Tenerife and Magaluf, which are in Spain, which are like Spanish party islands, so obviously you know, just drink all the time there. So that's also really good, but for its own different reason, for the fact that I was able to drink all that I wanted. But for the purpose of this question, I think I'm going to have to go with New York, just because when I was there, I was completely gobsmacked, speechless, and everything else when I was there. It was an amazing trip, and I really would like to go back to New York someday. Gladian would like to know if this question is going to get answered, and yes. And to finish off this Q&A, which has been fairly long, I don't really know how long it's going to be, but we got Edward Richtofen who's asking, where do you think your channel is going to be in 1 year? Now, this time last year, my channel had about 70 or 80 subscribers or something like that, so I wasn't even at 100. And in 1 year's time, today, right now, we have 450 subscribers. So that's a pretty good growth of about 400 subscribers. So I'm going to say this time next year, in 1 year's time, I want to be at least on 800 subscribers, because then that's be like a constant growth. However, with YouTube, you always want to do better than that. You always want to do what you've done previously, but then a little bit better. So we say 900, 1,000 subscribers. If we're going subscriber-wise, other than that, where do I think my channel will be in 1 year's time? I think we'll still be doing zombies content, but on Infinite Warfare, we'll be at a bigger subscriber rate, hopefully. We'll have a bigger audience, and then that will enable me to be able to do better videos, and that's about it. I do put in a lot of effort into my videos, honestly, I do. If I quickly take this camera, I show you the reason that my videos are so lit up really well is because I got, let me flip this around. I got my lighting, which you can't see that well. They're on like sticks. So you got my microphone, which is stood on a PlayStation 4 box, which is stood on the Xbox One box, which is just on a chair, which is then on the floor, because my floor is really messy. Then there's one of my lights, there's the other one of my lights. And the reason I quickly showed you that is because this took me altogether probably about 20 minutes or half an hour to actually set up. So to do a video like this does take a while to set up. The microphone, rather than being here, was going to be underneath the camera, which is quite far away from me, so it wasn't going to be as good quality or whatever. I do honestly think a lot about these videos, especially when it's got face cam and everything. And then when I do videos which are just like voiceover over games, I simply just do a voiceover and put it over a game. That sometimes takes me about 3 hours, 4 hours if I'm lucky, depending on when the video is going to be rendered and everything. But I put in a lot of effort into these videos, so I do appreciate it when you guys leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. And also, not only that, but this room right now is roasting. I've been recording this currently for 29 minutes, so I need to end it within the next 20 seconds because the camera's going to stop recording. So thank you so much for watching. This room is really hot because of these lighting. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead, leave a like, rating, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel if you're new around here for more content. And as always, I'll see you next time. Peace out.